Sabrina Carpenter, the pint-sized pop sensation whose infectious hooks and razor-sharp wit have catapulted her from Disney darling to global chart dominatrix, is poised to conquer yet another frontier, hosting Saturday Night Live. Fresh off the heels of her Billboard-smashing juggernaut Man's Best Friend, and the critically acclaimed Short and Sweet era, Carpenter's announcement has ignited a firestorm of excitement among her devoted fanbase, the Espressos who hang on her every lyric and TikTok tease. This isn't just any gig, it's her inaugural turn as MC of the iconic NBC sketch comedy staple, a rite of passage that has launched or solidified careers from legends like Steve Martin to modern icons like Billie Eilish. On the heels of a season brimming with anticipation, Carpenter's double-duty role, hosting and performing musical numbers, on the October 18th episode of Season 51 promises to be a masterclass in charisma, blending her musical prowess with the quicksilver timing that has made her a social media darling. The reveal dropped like a perfectly timed punchline, with NBC's official channels lighting up to herald the news. Carpenter, ever the showwoman, wasted no time in amplifying the buzz on her Instagram, where her feed is a curated chaos of glamorous selfies, tour diary snippets and cryptic album art. Her post, a cheeky declaration laced with a red heart emoji, read simply, "They're gonna regret this," a nod to the high-stakes hilarity that awaits in Studio 8H. It's classic Sabrina, playful defiance wrapped in self-assured swagger, the kind that endeared her to audiences during her breakout performances. This marks a full-circle moment for the 25-year-old, who first graced SNL's stage as a mere musical guest in May 2024, delivering a sultry rendition of Espresso that had viewers caffeinated and craving more. That appearance was electric, her poised vulnerability cutting through the show's storied legacy like a fresh espresso shot amid the haze of late-night lore. But Carpenter's SNL dalliances didn't stop there. Mere months later, she wove herself deeper into the fabric of the show's 50th anniversary extravaganza, joining the venerable Paul Simon for a tender duet of Homeward Bound that bridged generations with haunting grace. And who could forget her comedic turn alongside Pedro Pascal in the uproarious Domingo sketch? There, Carpenter's timing was impeccable, her deadpan delivery amplifying the absurdity to delirious heights. Those moments weren't flukes. They were previews of the multifaceted entertainer she was becoming. One who could croon heartbreak anthems one minute and skewer pop culture the next. Now, with Man's Best Friend still echoing in playlists worldwide, her return feels inevitable, a victory lap for an album that redefined her sound. Bolder, brasher, laced with the kind of synth-pop sheen that screams summer anthems and stolen kisses. What elevates this debut to legendary status is the double-threat dynamic. As both host and musical guest, Carpenter will command the night, scripting sketches that poke at her own meteoric rise while unveiling new tracks from her August-dropped opus. Imagine the possibilities, a parody of her Please 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 video where she wrangles chaotic castmates into viral dances, or a monologue riffing on the perils of dating in the spotlight, drawing from her own high-profile entanglements that have fueled tabloid frenzy. Fans are already dissecting every frame of the announcement graphic, speculating on guest stars, perhaps a surprise collab with Barry Keoghan, her on-again off-again flame, or a nod to her Tears collaborators. The air crackles with potential, especially as Season 51 heralds a seismic shift, the first under new leadership post a massive cast overhaul, injecting fresh blood into the veins of a show that's as much institution as innovator. Carpenter's trajectory to this moment is a blueprint for reinvention. From her Mouseketeer roots on Girl Meets World, where she charmed as the precocious Maya Hart, to her pivot into music with featherlight pop like Thumbs and Sue Me, she's always danced on the edge of expectation. But it was the Short and Sweet tour, those sold-out spectacles of glitter, confetti cannons and choreography that weaponized her 5-foot frame, that proved she was no longer playing small. Espresso wasn't just a song, it was a manifesto, its cheeky lyrics, "That's that me espresso," becoming a catchphrase for a generation navigating love's caffeinated chaos. Critics hailed it as a masterstroke, blending Ariana Grande's bubblegum gloss with Charli XCX's edge, while Billboard's perch affirmed its commercial clout. And Man's Best Friend? That track, with its snarling synths and confessions of post-breakup fury, peeled back layers of vulnerability beneath the bravado, earning Grammy whispers before the ink on the release sheets had dried. As she preps for SNL, Carpenter's offstage life buzzes with the same kinetic energy. She's been spotted jet-setting between LA recording sessions and New York fashion weeks, her wardrobe a whirlwind of micro-minis and vintage Versace that screams unapologetic femininity. Collaborations with brands like Schemes and her own scent line hint at an empire in bloom. while her social media scrolls brim with affirmations of self-love amid the glare. Yet, beneath the gloss, there's a resilience forged in the fires of early fame, the kind that lets her laugh off trolls and turn heartbreak into hits. Hosting SNL isn't just a checkbox. It's a coronation, a chance to flex her comedic chops on a stage where timing is everything and one flub can go viral. For viewers tuning in, the episode looms as a cultural touchstone. Will Carpenter lean into her pop star persona for sketches lampooning Swiftie-level fandoms, or unearth her theater kid roots for Broadway send-ups? The cast shakeup adds intrigue, new faces like Please Don't Forget the Old Guard's wisdom, promising a blend of irreverence and heart. As the clock ticks toward October 18th, the anticipation builds like a pre-chorus swell. Sabrina Carpenter isn't just hosting, she's hijacking the night, infusing it with her signature sparkle. In a world of scripted perfection, her regret-baiting charm reminds us why live TV still thrills. It's messy, it's magic, and it's hers for the taking. Buckle up, America. Sabrina's in the driver's seat and she's flooring it.